It was very windy in Zandvoort. We didn't do a lot of laps in general with the rain in time, so we didn't really get a very good read. And I said, okay, well, we just stick the old floor on and we give it a good go over a whole race distance, and that's what we did. We got a lot of answers from that, and the new floor is on the car.
How much confidence did that win give you, not only coming into this weekend, but the rest of the season?
Not a lot. It doesn't. I mean, Monza is a very different track, so it gives the team a good amount of confidence and always a little bit of a boost, but it doesn't change your feeling. We know we've been performing well the whole year since Miami. We've been doing a very good job, and this was a weekend where everything just went perfectly.
We are in a better position than on a higher downforce track, so it should be it should be a bit better. How much better, it's still to be seen. We'll also have some upgrades on the car, which should go in the right direction. So hopefully when we put everything together, we are closer than where we were in the last few races.
I'm not just going to pull over for the next 9 races and let him go past at every opportunity. And I don't think that's something he would want either. If it starts getting very, very tight, then yes, the considerations become much more detailed. But for now, still with a lot of races to go, a lot of points for Lando to make up, I'm still able to try and achieve the best results I can, which is ultimately helpful for the team as well.
Obviously an emotional weekend for me, but more than anything, just trying to enjoy it as much as possible, to embrace every second of it, because it's a critical thing to be a Ferrari driver in Monza, and trying to be as present as possible and enjoy every moment.
Kimi Antonelli, who's doing FP1 for the team on Friday. He's only just turned 18. Just what kind of a talent is he?
Well, I mean, I said a long time ago that I think that's who the team should choose moving forwards, and time will tell what they didn't end up deciding to do. But I think no, he's one of those young, super talented kids that's come through. I mean, he's a young adult now, but yeah, he's only 18. So I think it'd be good for people just to remember he is just turning 18 and he's got a bright future ahead of him.
We're not sitting back. We as a team working really hard to find the solutions. I think has been a really good step taken to understand the issue. It has taken us probably a little bit too long, but we know what are our problems, and it will just be a matter of maximizing from now until the end of the year and see where we end up. But I got every hope that we can bring some performance to the car in the coming races.
Kimi has had such great preparation. He's done so many days testing the 2022 car. I think he's done more days this year than I did in my 3 junior years put together. So he's going to be in a really great place.
We have 4 teams fighting for victory, and this is better than what we used to have. So if we are not able to fight further up, it's because we didn't do a good job. It's not because of the regulations. So we have the same possibilities as everyone else, the same budget, good facilities, but we are not doing a good job at the moment.
We're trying to find performance in the car for the remaining 9 races. There's still a lot of points up for grabs, but this is also the time of the year that the focus shifts to 25 and the development for the 25 cars. So a lot going on back in Silverstone right now, and we have to keep pushing.
I just wanted your thoughts on what you think job number 1 for Mattia is at the team.
Well, obviously it's early days for him. He's just arrived at the team, so obviously he needs to, make himself aware of the situation, get a picture of what's going on, understand all the departments, the people, and then I'm sure he has some ideas how to, optimize it and take it a step further. So I guess that's the process that he's in now, and he'll start working.
I got a new engineer from this race onwards, and Mattia, who I was working with last 4 years. Got promoted, new engineer Ernie, and so he's very motivated. We had already a couple of sessions that worked with him together, and he seems very nice guy. Also very talented as well. So looking forward to it.
Obviously, my intention is to keep competing in the sport, but time will tell. There is nothing fixed for next year, so that obviously I can be open about. But I would say some things should get confirmed in the not so distant future. I don't think anyone will have to wait till October, November. I think things will happen sooner than that.
Have you had much time to have a chance to chat to Ollie and Flavio and spend a bit more time with them as they kind of shore up this structure?
Well, yeah, we talked obviously in Zandvoort. We chatted after the race on the phone, but it was, let's say, still so much for them to go through, and I think I gave them mainly an overview of what I feel inside the team, and over the next few weeks I'll spend more time at the factory. So I know we'll go even more in details, but at the moment everyone's jumping on them, trying to feed them with as much information as possible. I think it's important also they got time to figure out and make decisions and their opinions on their own from what they're seeing.
Our car's been pretty good in low speed corners and quick on the straights, and this track has a bit of those. There's also some medium speed corners that are fairly detrimental here. So we still see a mix of our strengths and weaknesses coming to show.
We've had 3 days of heavy work with the team. We've been trying to analyze everything, all the differences that we could see, and obviously we are coming here with things that we want to try. It's going to be probably a difficult weekend, we reckon, especially looking at the performance from last year.
I know Logan personally. He's a super guy, and things didn't work out, but I'm sure whatever he gets on and moves on to do, he's going to be very good. I know the pace that he has, and at the same time, of course, Franco's now joining, so there's a bit of a learning curve for him, but I think he's coming at the right moment. If I could choose a track to do my first race at, I think Monza is one of the more forgiving ones.
Last weekend in Zandvoort is probably one of the toughest of the year, that in terms of pure performance and pace we're lacking, but with obviously it's a completely different certain stand, and also with the circuit layout, so I think here our issue shouldn't be zoom out as much as it did last time out.
I feel like it was almost like a bit of a low point for us. We haven't really had that kind of race with that kind of performance so far, so it's only one direction from here, and I think it's important now that we show that we can do progress.
I was on Monday in MP doing the preparation for the F2 race. I done sim there all day, and then I had to fly in the evening to England to be in the factory in Williams. It was already planned from many months ago, and there was where I realized I had a meeting with James, with Sven. They have been super supportive, not only today and not only here, giving me this chance and an amazing opportunity that I dreamt about years ago. Also, with the Silverstone Free Practice 1 in their home race, to give me a chance of driving in free practice, it was an amazing experience. I think it also prepared me a little bit more for this chance. So yeah, I am just super grateful with the team. They have been really supportive. Now everyone in the team has been trying to make that process a bit quicker of learning, and I am very comfortable. And I am extremely happy to be here today. Can't wait for tomorrow.